Alright, so we've had 3 sprint stages in the Tour de France so far. I'm just going to document each stage, what happened, etc, etc. My main message is this: Quickstep are dominating the sprints by just having numbers in the finale. So we first have stage 1, last kilometre. I can't bring you too much footage. Hopefully this doesn't get taken down because the ASO are not very friendly. Anyway, so you can see here we have Bob Jungels on the front, absolutely flying along. He's got his Quickstep boys in behind. There's one Bora guy in there. But as you can see from this situation, we're just going to pause it here. Sorry. And you can see how many Quickstep people we have. So we got 1, 2, 3 Bora guy, and then another 2 Quicksteps here. So you can see, I believe this is Nicky Terpstra on the front now, just absolutely drilling it as hard as he can. Yves Lampert's now takes over, and we've still got a lot of Quickstep boys left. 700 meters, we still got 4 Quickstep guys. So 3 ahead of Gaviria. So you can see here, again, it's just strung out. No one's really doing anything, to be honest. You can, everyone's just hanging on. No one's trying to move up or anything. But if we look here, you'll be able to see we've got all the Quickstep boys. Sagan is here. We've then got Degenkolb and his lead out trying to move up here. We then have the Cofidis rider, Laporte, I believe, and then Michael Matthews, Marcel Kittel, and all the rest of the guys on the right-hand side here. But they all made the mistake of following Degenkolb's lead out, which was a bad mistake. Sagan stayed cool and just hopped on Gaviria's wheel. So you can see Yves Lampert is starting to slow up. You can see we've now got these 3 Quickstep blokes all here. So Gaviria is behind his main lead out man. He then hops on the lead out to the left here, where my mouse is, and then hops back onto Riqueze's lead out. So you can see here, he just hops onto his lead out man on the left, then hops again onto Riqueze. Riqueze looks back, sees he's got Gaviria on his lead out, and you can see we've now got Degenkolb, we've got Sagan, and I believe that's Christophe just behind him. We then have Michael Matthews and Laporte. And at this point, there's absolutely no way anyone's going to beat Gaviria. Gaviria's accelerated onto his lead-out man's wheel, Riqueze, and now Sagan has the perfect draft, but there's just no way he's going to be able to get around because Gaviria is just too fast. It was great teamwork from Gaviria. You can see it's this uphill drag. The speed is decreasing. I think they can slow down to 48 km an hour because it is a slight uphill drag. Kittel and everyone else is far too back. Far too not close enough to the front. But yeah, it was just an interesting stage. That one really I just love this shot here. We've got literally Quickstep guy on the front, lead out 1, lead out 2, and then Gaviria here. I mean, he's just like everyone else doesn't even have a teammate. Degenkolb has 1 teammate. So you can see Quickstep really came here very organised. We now go on to stage 2, which again was quite chaotic. So there was a crash which took out a lot of people. So there was sort of a select bunch at the end, as we can see here. Sorry about the noise. Anyway, so with about 1 kilometre to go, as you can see here, we've got Cofidis boy on the front. We then got 2 Bora teammates. Then we've got Sagan just on Demar's wheel. So again here, it's good that Sagan is not straight on his lead-out man's wheel because then he could get swamped. So you can see here we've got Demar, and then we've got Sagan, and then we've got Degenkolb. So that's pretty much the 3 guys you need to look out for. We also have Sonny Colbrelli just behind Sagan's wheel. So watch this. The lead out is pretty fast, but not really mega fast. You can see people are sort of starting to do a bit of freewheeling. It now starts to increase the speed. I believe Daniel Ross is doing a good job, and Marcus Burkhardt as well. So we also have Greipel there as well. So now Julien Alaphilippe is just on the second wheel. And watch now, Sagan just is waiting for Arnaud Démare to go. He's waiting. And now you'll see just about now, Arnaud Démare decides that, you know what, it's time to go. So Arnaud Démare goes here, Sagan on the wheel, Degenkolb and Christophe. Now watch Sagan, he has to go to the left and squeeze out Degenkolb, as you'll see him in a moment. Sagan then knows Démare's the wheel, so just here he squeezes out, very similar to last year with Cavendish, squeezes out John Degenkolb just there, managed to get on Arnaud Démare's wheel. This causes basically everyone else behind him. So Greipel and Alaphilippe, there's no way they're going to go along because there's a massive deceleration due to Degenkolb having to slow down because otherwise he would crash basically with Sagan. You then have Sonny Colbrelli who's basically leading out Christophe on the right hand side of the sprint. Where then we have Valverde here as well, but he's never really going to feature in sort of a flat sprint like this. So Arnaud Démare's doing a good job here. You can see here we now have Colbrelli who's jumped onto Sagan's wheel, and this is basically when it becomes a straight drag race between Sagan and Colbrelli. Sagan hops round Démare very easily and then really labours this last part. Colbrelli comes flying around now, and Colbrelli looks like he's definitely had a lot in the tank. But you can see they're absolutely dying. It was a really long sprint, and Sagan just about had that. But it was a good sprint by Sagan. Just was very cool, very calm, very collected. So anyway, now we have the last of the sprint stages. Stage 3 was a team time trial, which was won by BMC and then Team Sky and then Mitchelton Scott. So with 1 kilometer to go, we have dimension data on the right. I believe the wind is sort of slightly coming across on the left-hand side, hence why everyone is on the gutter on the right-hand side. And if everyone is trying to move up, they're moving up in the wind. So you can see we have, for the first time, dimension data really on the front, driving it. The brake really should have stayed away. Apparently, I haven't actually watched the whole stage, just seen the last couple of kilometers. So you can see, again, we've got some good representation for Arnaud Demar on the left-hand side here, and John Degenkolb on the right-hand side. You actually can't see any of the Quickstep guys just because they're sort of hidden back here. You can see Sagan in the green jersey there. You can also see Alex Christoph there. Michael Matthews is there. Kittel is there as well. So again, Kittle's not looking like he's very happy. Sorry, he's in the middle here. But again, you can see Quickstep sort of moving from the left to the right. Arnaud Demar's getting a good lead out here. Dylan Groenewegen, again, is sort of isolated. Timo Rosen has not been doing a good job leading out. So on the right-hand side, you can see, again, dimension data is slightly in disarray. Cav's not really getting a great lead out by anyone. And then John Degenkolb's teammates decide that it's time to go. Arnaud Demar's now getting a good lead out by Arthur Vichot, I believe it is. Who's then managed to hop on the wheel. And at this point here, if you look on the right-hand side, I'll just scroll back a little bit because you'll see Quickstep go. They basically go from position here across to the left and then back to the right. And now look, Riqueze is starting to hit the front. Then we got Gaviria. Then we got Sagan. Then we got Greipel. And then on the left-hand side, we basically have like Michael Matthews is sort of here, Kittle's there, but no one's really. Christoph is there as well. But just watch how long Riqueze is sort of here. He's not really doing it. He looks like he's going 80%. And as soon as he gets to the front now, he then just starts to hit about 580 meters to go. You can see the speed definitely picks up. And suddenly, everyone's got to be on the right-hand side of the road. And if you're not on the right-hand side of the road, you're fucked. And Michael Matthews here is like, Kittel was one of these guys. I think that's Kittel there. They all look the same, the Katusha Alpecin guys. And then you can see we've got Dylan Groenewegen as well, who's just like not in great position. Demar as well. Degenkolb is looking all right. And then Michael Matthews getting a lead out by Søren Kragh Andersen. And Cav is still not in a terrible position at this moment in time. Søren Kragh Andersen tries to give a lead out to Michael Matthews, but it's just not really going to happen. You can see literally everyone is diving across this way to get on Riqueze's lead. And he only done 100 meters, but he's really strung it out and bringing it up to 59 Ks now, which is where everyone wants to basically start sprinting. So you can see that if we go back to that, there's just a little gap opening up, which shows you how fast it is going. Here you can see this gap between Degenkolb and Sagan. You then have Christoph and then Cav and Greipel, Demar. You can see now you've got to really be right on Riqueze's wheel when he launches. Right on Gaviria's wheel when Riqueze launches. Greipel goes early here on the left-hand side of the road. I think he takes a bit wide. I think he goes very wide to get around Christoph, but if he'd stayed closer, he could have tried to box in Gaviria. Sagan just hops on Gaviria's wheel. Cav's here looking pretty angry with himself. And then Kittel and Demar is just never really going to happen, to be honest. So Greipel goes very early here, and you can see as soon as he launched, but like Gaviria is still ahead of him. Like if he was going to win the sprint, he'd have to be ahead of Gaviria before he launches. Gaviria's ahead of him, and Greipel's already launched, so you just know it's game over. Degenkolb has a good lead out again because Gaviria is straight in front of him, but he just doesn't have the speed, and Sagan needs to again try and box out of Degenkolb. You can see here Sagan moves across to get onto Gaviria's wheel. Degenkolb is now like not in a good situation. Cav's way too far back. Christoph is too far back. Kittel's too far back. And it's basically Greipel versus Gaviria. But Gaviria is too fast. I mean, it's just that is as simple as that. This is the full speed sprint. You can see Gaviria just has that speed. Greipel is closest, but not really. You can see Dylan Groenewegen and a couple others finish strong along with Kittel. But I mean, the takeaway from these sprint stages is basically you just have to be on Gaviria's wheel when he launches, when Riqueze launches, because he just changes that speed so much. When he gets on that front, suddenly it just becomes a fight for his wheel. And if you're like Sagan, you've just got to be on the wheel. But unfortunately, even I think we're on the wheel, like it's just so hard to beat Gaviria because he's just the fastest guy. He's got the best lead out. Quickstep just like they're doing slightly old style by just literally launching it and just holding the speed from the beginning. They're not really doing the thing they used to do where they come from like the last couple K. They're just launching it really early. But they've got the firepower to do it, and they're absolutely destroying everyone. So anyway, cheers for watching. Hope you did enjoy this sprint analysis. I'll do some more in the future, and I'll see you in the next video.